Okay, so a little bit then about the egg sequencer, or gene splicer if you like. So it has a slot for the egg and 4 slots for modifications where you can add resources or items. These slots are growth hormone, which will increase or decrease the height and weight of your creature. The gene splicer, which changes the anatomy of the creature, so it can add new limbs. If you're happy with how your creature looks, leave that one blank. The dye injector can change the colours on your pet. It will always read as unstable, as will the gene splitter. So it's not going to tell you exactly what's going to happen, but it's usually quite obvious depending on what you've put in, because the colour of what you've put in is usually pretty much the colour that you're going to get. And then there's Neural Calibrator, which adjusts the stats on one of the sets of personality traits of these 3, whichever 3 you've got. So again, if I've got too much playfulness, I want to reduce playfulness, and that will eventually get it down to 0 and push it into helpfulness a bit. Then we want to raise helpfulness. So eggs that are ready to hatch can be processed through the egg sequencer as many times as you want. So you do have to wait when a creature lays an egg. You've got to wait up to 24 hours for it to be ready to sequence. But once it is, you can put it through the egg sequencer as many times as you want before you hatch it. So this will allow you to get 100% on all traits within the first generation of hatchlings. In addition, this allows for a reroll in genetic traits and colour as well if you get something happen that you don't like. So in most cases, the background of the resource or item in your inventory is linked to the outcome of the colour on the pet, although that's not always the case. So for example, the basic resources like carbon only affect the primary colour when it's processed, whereas condensed carbon, for example, influences both the primary and secondary colours. So your most basic version of each resource just changes the main colour, and the more upgraded versions of those resources will affect the primary and secondary. Okay, so for example, here's the first half of the raw materials. Bearing in mind we can use items as well. This is just a little chart that I started a little while ago when the Companions update first came out. So yeah, you can see, let's pick one up at random. Sodium. You need 120 sodium to get it 100%. It will make it bigger. Let's make this bigger so we can see it better. Oh no, why is that not loading? There we go. Yeah, it will change the colour to orange. It will raise devotion and reduce independence, because they're opposite things. And on the gene splitter, for 100% chance of it changing something, you need 300. You can overdose items, which is usually the full stack, not always though, so as much as it will allow you to put in there. And overdosing will make it sort of random, basically, what will happen. So as you can see, there's also items you can put in that do stuff. I haven't got all of the details for everything yet because I didn't get a chance to properly research all of it because I didn't have a working computer when it came out. So let's have a proper look then. So we're in the space anomaly. We're going to go up here on the right hand side to where Kronos, our cook guy, is, chef, and we've got this machine here. This is the egg sequencer. This right here currently says off. When we put an egg in, it's gonna say egg. Or maybe it's only once it's running that it changes. Maybe it's once I put stuff in, I don't know. Okay, so we want to increase the height and weight. Now we know that sodium did do that, so let's put that. There we go, it says egg now. Egg. Right, so 313 gives us a maximum dose of 100, so that's going to change my pet orange. Okay, gene splitter. I don't really want to change anything about him, but why not? Let's give it a go. Let's put the wild milk in there, see what happens. Who knows? Dye injector. Sorry, that's what's going to change him orange. Sorry, that yeah, that's going to increase his height and weight. Oh, if we put devotion increasing, I'm happy with that. But what do we want instead? Let's see what else we can do. We could put creature pellets and gentleness will increase. I don't want to do that. Helpfulness, yeah, I would quite like the helpfulness to increase. But my god, did that take a lot for very little. So let's try something different to achieve that same effect. There we go. Right, and then we begin. Okay, so we now have a modified I'm not sure it actually changed then, because that all says inherited. Alright, let's put him back in again. Why are there only 5 showing up? I swear I just have 6 in my inventory. I do. This gets confusing because I've got so many different ones. And they're all from the same animal, so it's rather confusing which one I've got. Right, let's try ferrite now. Oh no, I don't want to decrease it. Again, that took an awfully large amount of ferrite to... Put them back in the wrong inventory. Again, it's not really doing what I want it to do. I want better items then to achieve more. Alright. See what dihydrogen does. Let's maybe turn him blue, possibly. Oh god, no. Yeah, okay, yeah, we'll decrease gentleness because I want to get him aggressive. Right, well, for whatever reason it's all coming out as inherited. I think that might be because I duplicated the egg. Right, hatch egg. Well, I do seem to have turned him a slightly different colour at least. His height and weight have increased. As has his helpfulness. Gentleness has gone down, devotion is the same. Okay, so I'd have to do that a few times then to get his gentleness all the way down and aggression all the way up, and his helpfulness all the way up, as well as his height. So I don't only use resources. Now you're better off with a lot of items rather than resources, but play around with it, and I'm going to be doing an awful lot of testing. So if we go to the website page, so No Man's Sky resources / guide pages / pets, that's soon going to change. Once I've done a lot more research, it will just be / pets, no guide pages there, and that will have full-blown tables like this actually on the page with my results for each and everything that I've tested. It'll be all of the details will be filled in. It's not a job for today, it's a job for another day. But as you can see, there's a lot of different stuff that potentially can be used. A lot of it I'm sure will be the case that it can't be used on any of them, so they'll disappear from this list, but we shall see when I'm testing it. And yeah, this video is going to go there. The other video I just filmed is going to go there. It's just loading at the moment. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that that helped you to understand the egg sequencer, and I hope that the various stats that will gradually start to appear on this page now will help you figure out exactly what items you want to use to do exactly what it is you're trying to do. Thanks for watching. Bye.